Hello, my name is Anna Pinto. This video is for the purpose of explaining the uses of 4 different tools. So I'm going to be speaking about the bow saw, the loppers, the bill hook and the knives. I've got them all near me now because obviously for the purpose of this video, but if I was working they would all be in a designated tool area. I'm also going to be doing a peg and showing you how to build a 3-leg stool little bench, so hopefully you enjoy it. So let's start with the tools. So the tools, I will start with my loppers. So I will stand up for this. So I would always explain to the children what the tools are. It's quite important that they understand these are tools for them to explore, but they can also be dangerous for them and for the others around them. Therefore, I would explain, I will start with loppers. So these are my loppers. This is the handle, this is the blade, and this would be the cutting edge. When I'm using my loppers, I don't use them on anything other than this size, so 2 pen size. When I carry them like that. When I walk with them like this. When I put them down, I put them down this way. So handle facing that way and blade facing that way. When I'm done with my loppers, I put them in a designated tool area. It's very important that they understand what I say, and it's very important that they are able to talk back to me. So usually what I do is I ask them questions after each talk. So I would ask them, so what can we cut with loppers? And they'll go, something about this size, I know, something about this size. Yes, that's correct. So how do you carry your loppers? So we would carry them. What I didn't say on these tools, what I completely forgot, is in terms of safety, you have to make sure that when you're using the loppers, you're using them 2 arms length and 1 tool away from everybody else. Usually they're quite keen on the squat because they understand that it's to keep everyone safe, and if they don't, a lot of blood might come out of it. So they like to keep themselves safe and they like to explore the tools, so they are very happy to repeat it back to me. The next one would be my bow saw. And I have to apologize because I've already taken the cover, but usually it would be covered. So I would start by explaining this. This is my bow saw. This is my blade. This is my cutting edge. When I'm using the bow saw, I have one hand holding the bow saw and one hand with the glove on the wood as it goes like this. The other person will have the same hand that's on the wood with the glove. When I carry my bow saw, I carry it like this. And when I walk my bow saw, I walk with it like this. When I put my bow saw on the floor, I put my protection and I put it like this. When I'm done with my bow saw, I put it in my designated tool area. The same rule from the loppers apply to the bow saw. 2 arm lengths and 1 tool away from everybody else. This is a very interesting tool because it can cut bigger branches, so they're quite happy to use it and cut little branches that we can use later for a fire, for example. So this is my bow saw. Usually to clean the bow saw, the hand with the glove will clean the blade, and then we can treat it later with a special product. The next would be the bill hook. The boys especially like the bill hook where I work, so they're quite keen to use it. The bill hook. It's a very funny but a very dangerous tool as well. So usually I go, this is the bill hook, this is the handle, this is the blade, this is the cutting edge of the bill hook. When I carry it like this. When I walk with it like this. When I put it down, I always say to them to put the protection on it and then put it down on the floor, to make sure that not anyone is picking it up without this protection. If I'm not using it, it goes in a designated tool area again. We can use this to cut these in the middle, and we can be together as a pair. So it's a great tool for pair exercise and to promote that team spirit. And that's my bill hook. Now, usually this one is the start of the program, the knife. It's also a very dangerous one, so it's a trust exercise between us and children. When we use this, we use our gloves, so we put our gloves on. I try to explain that it's very important that we're using our gloves to use the knives, because they can cut straight away. So I start by explaining that this is the knife, this is the cover, this is the handle, this is the blade, this is the cutting edge. When you're using the knife, when you're using the knife, you're using it like this against a wooden and very steady piece of wood, so that when it goes down like this, and it catches on the wood and not anything else. The same thing goes for the knife. Two arm lengths and one to move away from everybody else. If they are sitting down, so when I'm carrying my knife, I carry it like this, and I walk with it like this. If they're sitting down, they will do it this way, facing them, facing against them. And you would cut it like this, and use it like this. When you're done with it, it is very important that you put the cover back on, and it will go straight into the designated tool area. These are quite dangerous, so we like to keep them really safe. So we put them straight in the designated tool area. We use this to make stone pegs. We use this to make little pegs for our benches. We use this to make to carve little pieces of wood. They're quite nice, and also when you're carving little pieces of wood that are left, we can use to, again, for the fire. And this is the knife.